In this video, we're gonna see if the 99 Club can carry a team of players with no abilities to the Super Bowl. Quick refresher on the 99 Club: Myles Garrett, Aaron Donald, Travis Kelce, and Trent Williams. And the highest overall quarterback in the game with no abilities is Kirk Cousins, okay? Somehow he's still at normal. Tua is gonna be the backup, and then Geno is QB3. There's no way we should have a 95 overall running back on this team. Like, Josh Jacobs needs to have abilities in the next title update. He just has to. It's just travesty that he's still only star. But obviously that's good for this team's chances to make it far. Tony Pollard and Booby are running backs 2 and 3. Hey man, DeAndre Hopkins still doesn't have abilities. I don't think he's gonna get any this year because he was suspended the first 6 games. So he's gonna be our wide receiver 1. On the other side is Tyler Lockett, a guy who I've said needs abilities a long time ago. He's still only star. You have the sideline assassin, Devontae Smith. Smitty is wide receiver number 3. T. Higgins, one of the best wide receiver 2s, if not the best, in the entire NFL. He's gonna be on the team as well. Then you have Michael Thomas and Brandon Ayuk, arguably the second best TJ in the NFL. Hawkinson is gonna be our tight end number 2. And then Dallas Goedert, tight end number 3. 3 elite tight ends, man. O-line's looking really good. You have Andrew Thomas at right tackle, Tunsil at right guard, Creed Humphrey at center, and Batonio at left guard, bringing us to a 96 overall, 96 offense. Now let's check out the defense. We have DeMarcus Lawrence at left end. Right end, we have Trey Hendrickson from Cincinnati, not to mention Grady Jarrett. A Giants fan told me that Sexy Dexy is Dexter Lawrence's nickname. I kind of like it. It rolls off the tongue. 94 overall. He deserves abilities too. Quinnen Williams, same thing. DJ Reader, same thing. He almost led the NFL in sacks, and he still does not have abilities, man. Hassan Reddick. It's ridiculous that you haven't liked the video yet, man. What are you waiting for? Josh Allen gonna be backup left out. Bobby Wagner used to have X Factor. It was like a couple Maddens ago where he was the best MLB in the game. Now he's all the way down to normal, but he's still really good in my opinion. Nick Bolton from the Chiefs, Tremaine Edmonds, Matt Milano from the Bills as well. He's gonna be our starting right out. Dre Greenlaw gonna back him up. At cornerback, we have Denzel Ward. For some reason, every Madden, he just never gets abilities. I don't understand it. Sauce Gardner, CB2. We have Kendall Fuller, Byron Jones, Marcus Peters, and Chidobe Awuzie. How can you be the highest overall free safety in the NFL, yet you're the only one without abilities, man? The 5 next free safeties have abilities. Somehow Justin Simmons doesn't. That's just disrespectful. Antoine Winfield Jr., backup free safety. As strong safety, we have Jimmy Ward and Kyle Duggar, not to mention CJ GJ, Graham Gano at kicker, and Tommy Townsend at punter. Without the 99s, I think this team could make the playoffs, but with the 99s, with Donald and Garrett on the D-line, Kelce and Trent on the offense, I think they can go all the way. They completely dominate their division. 15-2, first round bye in the 1 seed. Speaking of the number 1, they were first in 3 different categories: offensive points per game, defensive points per game, and defensive rushing yards per game. Second in defensive pass yards a game. Fourth in rushing, and then the passing game was about average. Before we check the stats, hit that subscribe button or something's gonna happen to your cousins. I'm only kidding, okay? Nothing's gonna happen, but still, you know, you might as well subscribe. Kirk, 4,600 yards, 42 touchdowns, only 10 INTs, 69% completion percentage, man. Just a phenomenal season for the guy that's only normal dev, man. How about Jacobs? 5.1 yards per carry, 15 rushing touchdowns, 1,300 yards. Pollard was nasty as the backup. Even Booby had 100 yards and 1 rushing touchdown. Cousins had 2. Hawkinson had 8. Our run game has so many different weapons, man. This team's going all the way. 3,000 yard receivers. Nuke had 1,500 yards, 116 receptions to go with 9 receiving touchdowns, man. Nasty season. Smitty had 10 receiving touchdowns, 1,000 yards, 74 receptions. Lockett had 94, 14 touchdowns. Kelce had 4. He didn't even have to do that much. He was just out there, you know, taking on double teams and freeing everybody else up. Matt Milano, the tackle machine, led us in that category. Aaron Donald led the way with 13 tackles for loss. Garrett was second. Milano was third. And then Garrett had the most sacks, 14 to lead the way. Donald was second with 12.5. Quinnen with 8.5. DeMarcus Lawrence had 8 sacks. The other Lawrence had 3. Speaking of 3, that's how many interceptions Jimmy Ward had. Then we had a bunch of guys with 2, Sauce being one of them. Dak Prescott steals the MVP. Watson and Mahomes end up second and third. Cousins at least got into the top 6. How about OPOY? That went to Cooper Kupp. DPOY went to Bosa. We're looking to see if we can get any Vikings. There we go. Kirk Cousins, second best QB. Josh Jacobs, 9th best running back. I can't believe there were 8 other running backs that had better stat lines than that, man. That's crazy. Best wide receiver, of course, Cooper Kupp. But look at that. 2 in the top 10. Lockett and Hopkins. Actually make it 3. Smitty squeaked in at number 10. Larry Tunsil was the second best O-lineman in the NFC. Bitonio ends up the 9th best lineman. On defense, Bosa wins best D-lineman, but we have Garrett. We have Aaron Donald in there. Milano better be in the top 10 or else I'm gonna be unhappy. Wow. They really snubbed my man's Milano. Best DB went the big play Slay. Can't be mad at that one, but we had nobody on the no abilities team. And then kicker, Graham Gano was 5th. The 99 club plus the team with no abilities has to go up against my favorite team, the Philadelphia Eagles, in the divisional round. I have to root for the 99 club plus the team with no abilities. The 99 club needs a W, okay? It's been a while. And they're starting off in this playoff run really nicely. 35-6 at one point in this game. An absolute drubbing, okay? We did steal a lot of Eagles. Hassan Reddick, we stole Goddard, we stole Booby. So the final score is not surprising. Vikings fans are probably happy to see this after what happened in 2017. Kirk Cousins did his thing. 4 touchdowns, almost 400 yards. Outplayed Hurts, man. Jacobs, 58 yards and a touchdown. You have Hawkinson. I wonder what play this is that he's getting a rushing touchdown on every single attempt. Hopkins had 133 yards, 9 receptions. Lockett was cooking. Smitty almost had 100 yards. He had a touchdown. Kelsey had a touchdown. So Cousins is spreading the ball around. This team is looking good. The Commanders are the next opponent in the championship round. Now, this is not as far-fetched as you might think. The Commanders actually have a pretty good roster. On offense, Scary Terry. They have some young running backs, you know, Brian Robinson, Antonio Gibson. D-line's nasty. So, hey, man, it's only a 1-point game heading into the second half. 3rd down and 4, though. Let's see what happens right here. Heineke escaping the pocket. He's going down. Hassan Reddick is too nasty. Now it's time for the offense to answer right back. Kirk has the most stacked lineup that he has ever had, even though none of them have abilities except for Travis Kelce. Play action. He has that 98 play action and he throws a laser. Great pass right there. Next play. Oh, Jesus, the ankles. Jacobs making people look silly. However, he only has 25 yards on 10 rushes, so 2.5 yards per carry. Not amazing. Like, this Commander's D-line, I'm telling you, it's absolutely disgusting. Kirk throws another laser off of another play action. Tyler Lockett keeping the chains moving just like that. We are in field goal range. I don't know how this defense has held this offense to only 14 points. Like, they must be playing out of their mind. Nice pass to Lockett again. Last play before the 2-minute warning, most likely. Looks like man coverage. If I'm them, I attack the Travis Kelce. Oh no, they're gonna run the ball. Pollard only has 11 yards on 6 carries, so no one can get going on the ground. However, they're gonna run it again and get stopped on 3rd and 2. We move all the way down the field, take the lead back with a field goal. Graham Gano giving us the lead back. Now all we need is 1 stop and this team is headed to the Super Bowl. Interception! The 99 club and the players with no abilities are headed to the Super Bowl thanks to Sauce Gardner. This time it was a nail biter, okay? We didn't quite blow them out. Barely won by 4. The run game has to do better in the Super Bowl if we're gonna have a chance to win. Shout out to the defense of the Commanders, man. They were playing lights out, but look at all these sacks. I mean, damn. Kansas City, of course, ends up in the Super Bowl. They just blew out the Browns, so this is gonna be a good one. 1 seed versus 1 seed. If you're still watching this far into the video, like it for good luck. We need all the luck. We have not gotten a Super Bowl win with the 99 club in months. It has been a very long time. We're off to a good start. 21-6. At the start of half number 2, I'm not counting out Mahomes. He's come back from way worse before, but somehow we have a nice lead, even though we're losing a turnover battle. Like, how does that even make sense? We have 2 turnovers, they have 0, and somehow we're winning. 3rd and 2. Jacobs not gonna get the first. 99 yards, 2 touchdowns. He's killing it. However, he did not kill it on that play. 4th and 1. Gano gonna extend our lead. They're down at the 1. A touchdown and a 2-point conversion is probably up next. Cole Hardman gets the tutty. And actually, they're gonna kick the PAT. 11-point game, so they have to go to the onside kick. If we recover, we most likely win. Look at that one-handed. He's showing off. Tyler Lockett. And the 99 Club finally carried another squad to a Super Bowl W. The team of no abilities is not done yet. You're gonna see them in a future video. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you're new. I'll see you on the next one.
Feeling like I hit the jackpot. He don't wanna catch a fade. I'ma really get him blacked out. He ain't really about that life. Better breathe before you tap. Bop, steady rocking with the stripes. I'ma really get him checked. Everybody getting checks. Everybody getting bags. Will it end? Will it last? Rental cars going fast.
Please don't say you wanna be friends. In my dreams we play pretend.